Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, Love and Light. We're back to a grainy picture. We're back to the old starter phone. Hey, yeah. Well, you know what I've noticed? I've noticed that the energy, negative and disruptive, has been playing in a multitude of yards, just hopping from place to place, seeing what they can do in order to infiltrate any and all spaces. And this has been going on with me behind the scenes for quite a while now, but I don't really, you know, talk about it or put it out there. I'm not looking to provide any type of life to the energy that's been trying to infiltrate me. So I know right off the bat that I'm in a position where I'm supposed to be, and I'm guiding and offering encouragement and insight through all of my endeavors and experiences that give everybody the ability to uh, reflect on their own positions, on their own existence, the path that they're taking, that you're taking, to see if maybe situations or ideas or even possibilities of uh, a perfect tomorrow are possible for everyone, even if the negative energies are trying to knock you off your square. And I'm here to say, yes, it's absolutely possible, because I am yet again the poster child for um, bouncing back up and not allowing the situation to overtake or control my position, because I'm in control of my position and I only allow what is um, of the highest light and the brightest vibration to infiltrate my field and make an impact. Other energy has tried, they've tried in the past, almost continually. And this last version of disruption is coming to me with loss of a telephone and my book, my third book, 85% complete. Well, we'll say like 90% complete, because I was at the end and I was finishing up my closing, and then I was going to go backward and reread and see what I could, add or subtract. And it should have been saved to the cloud. I should have been able to access it on this phone, although I never tried when I didn't have, you know, to worry about using this phone, because I was dividing the storage between both phones equally so that I didn't, put too much um, on one device, right? So now I can pick up half of everything that I had access to on my other phone that just vanished. Literally, it vanished. Unless, whoever came here yesterday clipped it. And I had to remind my daughter when she said to me, "Are you sure you don't remember where you put it?" I'm like, "I'm not senile." And I mean, I was in and out of the house, and I was actually on the phone at certain points while in the house, sitting at the kitchen table where the phone was on the table, with my bag and my smokes and my shit and my togetherness. And I gather my stuff together and I put it in one spot so that if I have to up and bolt or if I need something, I know where to go. I'm very organized as far as that goes. And yeah, so like I started to say, kleptomaniacs, they don't usually steal or take because they're in need or lack. They usually do it because the opportunity presented itself, and their ability um, to swipe and take, they couldn't control. And I understand that. I mean, whatever. I even said, and I put a shout out, listen, I'll leave my back door unlocked just come and put my phone back on my table and we won't say another word about it. You know, and the phone was shut off. There was 3/4 of a pack of battery, like the battery was 3/4 charged. And when I was on the phone with my kid, you could see the battery on the top of the thing. And yeah, absolutely, yeah. So the people who came here, my adopted grandson and his friend, and although all people, do things that they're not proud of, at one or two points in their life. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody, but I'm kind of silently doing that because my intuition is telling me that my phone is in the hands of another. Yeah. Or the trickster spirits moved it and put it somewhere. For all I know, the phone could be in the garbage somewhere. I don't know. But what I do know is that there's no way to track it, there's no way to find it. The phone is legit shut off, and whoever took my phone shut it off. And if it was the energies that manipulate time and space, or someone who uses divination negatively, may have entered my space and moved my phone. And as crazy as this may sound to some, I believe full heartedly that you shouldn't limit the reach or the capability of those that are looking to dissuade, harm, or hurt, trip you up, if you will. Because low dense energy can infiltrate any space and they pop in and out. And I've seen it happen. I've seen people change their demeanor from one way to a total different way and then morph back like 15 minutes later. And I'm like, where were you? What are you doing? What was going down? And, they, that's what I get. So, like, I already knew what was going on because I watched what they did when they were morphing out, and they were like fading away. And it wasn't their behavior, not at all. So all I could say is that everything and anything is possible, and good, bad, or indifferent is always a position that could be, sent your way. Stagnicity could be indifferent, right? Bad could be someone swiping my phone or energy just making it vanish, because literally the young lady that was with my adopted grandson said, oh, yeah, she saw the phone on the table. But maybe 60 seconds or 2 minutes later, he came through my door and he said the phone was not on the table. Now, I went first. I led them through my house because my daughter wanted the dresser that she used to use when she was staying here. Although, the furniture is mine, right? And I've kept it for 35 years. I let her, take two pieces. It was a 3-piece set. And I have one piece yet. And no, she can't have that because when I was being spiritually attacked and there were bugs coming out of my furniture that, mind you, I had for probably the same amount of time. Yeah, right. So, I mean, there's no way that like bugs lay dormant in furniture and then pop to life, 35, years later. It just doesn't happen. I don't care what anybody says. So I know, and it's things that I can't prove, but I know it. I just know it. And I can replay my steps and I can retrace my mindset and I could see where I was and what was going on, But the one thing that still remains the same is that I never took my phone outside of my house. It never left my house because I knew that I wasn't going to be in a position where, I needed the phone. And I wouldn't take it without a bag anyway, because the phone is just a phone. And it could break, it could fall, it could, whatever. I always have my phone in a bag. Always. Some people have cases on their phones. I have my phone in a bag. And when I left it on the kitchen table, I didn't need to put it in the bag because it was sitting on the kitchen table. Where it stayed, because I got back from work probably around 1 o'clock. So for 2.5 hours, that phone sat on my table and nothing happened. Nothing at all. Until I received company and then frustration with the lawnmower. And I didn't let that bother me, the frustration with the lawnmower. I sat down in the grass, I laid down, I sank my energy with Mother Earth, and I grounded myself and stabled out my energy. So I wasn't had there. And I'm still not had with the loss of my phone. And I will call the company, the cell company, and get another one because I don't have a choice. I need to have a phone more than just a camera, right? I need to be able to communicate and look for a better job, because the job that hired me only wants to give me minimal hours. And when I say minimal, I mean like 12 or less. And that's not a day, that's a week. So there's a lot of variety of reasons why, and who knows, maybe that'll increase in time as new schedules, populate. Because I can see that you want to, you know, not put all your eggs in one basket, relying on somebody that you don't know to, honor their commitment and come in every day and do their job and get the tasks completed, the correct way. I get that. But now my finances just got way out of control. Like they were bad to begin with. But at least I had the ability to stay connected and to, look for resources to help me in my time of in between. Right. So I'm not asking anybody to help me. I'm not one of those people that beg for money or beg for attention or beg for notoriety. I'm very happy and very grateful to be blessed with the 390 subscribers that I currently have on YouTube. And, I won't deny I don't really utilize Facebook the way I should. And I think I have like 16 maybe or 20 followers. But I upload my posts systematically, continually, consistently every day. And I was doing TikTok, but TikTok became toxic. So I backed away from that. And LinkedIn, I was doing that too. But LinkedIn had no response to me other than to um, try to initiate me as they wanted to be my mentor. And I'm like, no, I'm the mentor. Because I don't need, help on how to tie my shoe. I don't need, because the niches that they were offering were completely different than what I offer. And I'm not asking for more than what is guided by, spirit, for you, for me, for every, energy. And should anyone decide that they want to be kind and they want to be generous, whether with their energy or their time, which is also energy, or with their finances, which is also energy, I would be very grateful for a smile and for positive energy and for a loving thought sent my way. You know, you may fall down, but get up. Don't let them, see you, whatever. You say whatever you want to say, because the interaction is filled with positive energy and clear intent of, you know, endless possibilities when you have a high vibration and you lead with love and light, right? You don't usually offer somebody a bad day. Usually offer them a good day. And you have good intentions behind that, because, if you offer someone a good day, then you too will receive good days following, because we get what we give, right? So what I'm saying is that even though my third book may be completely lost and I have to start from the beginning for the third time. Yeah, because this has been an ongoing thing. But that just means that my words are powerful and that my message is meaningful, insightful, and it resonates with the majority. So if you resonate with me, if you're looking to receive any type of barter between you and me, I am always up for that. So if there's something you can offer me, I know that there's value I can offer you. And if you want to barter with me in order maybe to help me, a leg up, a handout, maybe an equal give and take between light essences, I'm all about that. And if the best exchange you can provide to me is a smile and blessings and positive thoughts, words, and movements sent my way, that is perfect too. Because everything that is sent positive and pure always uplifts what is sent negative or dense. And I am sending every day, reliably, positive, encouraging energy to uplift, to ignite your flame, to that you can rise to the highest version, to meet your higher consciousness, the best version of you. I met mine a long time ago, and perfect in every aspect. And sometimes I don't think that I measure up. But then I realize that I'm a project in the making, and so are you. So with each task that you endure and each trial that could try to trip you up, regardless of what the situation is, you don't have to let it take over your being, your mental state, your psyche, or even your movements. You can still hold happiness, forward motion, love, and light. And you can still enhance the pieces of you that maybe come up a little bit short. But that could just be one side of a perception. But if you look at the whole picture, then you'll have a better view of what you're actually seeing. And then you'll be able to get a 360 view, and you'll know how to respond. And you'll be in loving, light-hearted, loving, I said that, energy. It's a twist, it's a dance, but it's a dance that's always worth taking. And it's not a twist to bend you up, it's a twist to help you stay in movement so that with each dance you take, right, each dance step you make, total flow and fluidity is within you, around you, and exuding through you, where maybe you'll find what was hidden, taken, or lost, or maybe you just gained another lesson by not allowing a situation to overtake you, by taking control of the situation and moving in the manner to rectify it, to fix it, to make it better, and to provide it to everyone. Maybe it'll take me another year to write this book. Maybe it won't. I don't know. All I do know is that if 3 times wasn't a charm, then 4 times has to be. And I'll just keep going until my final words get out on paper, because I am putting together children's progressive spiritual educational value in forms of books, easily identifiable and readable to children. As they grow, the information, the knowledge advances until it's adulthood time. And then my book's already published. And now this one that I seem to have lost with my phone settles back into my timeline and into yours as well. My lovely collective, no matter where you find yourself, you're never alone. And I'm always sending positive energy, especially when chaos is near, trying to trip everybody up because they know that they've lost and they know that their time is near. But that doesn't mean that we have to give them any ounce of energy. Send them love and light instead. Forgiveness. Self-forgiveness will allow you to forgive the debauchery of others trying to infiltrate, even if they did at one point have some type of hold. You have the power to peel those fingers away and to let them go, to keep only the value that sometimes when people need to be healed, they do things that you wouldn't really expect. And sometimes negative energy comes in forms and, trickster entities take your stuff, quite literally. But that doesn't mean that they win. That just means that we try harder. We focus stronger and rely completely within our intuition, our inner knowing, and the divine that leads us into glory. And you'll feel it in your bones. You'll know. You'll definitely know. But if you need me, I'm here. Whether it be a grainy picture until I get another phone, or on the actual email me, because without my phone, my contact is limited. So I can't answer the phone right now, but I can answer my emails. So by all means, reach out. And should you find the spirit within you, I do have a PayPal donation link at the end of my YouTube channel. I can't even send that to you because the original is on my lost, missing phone. In Google Pictures, I took a picture of it and I left it in Google Pictures. But I mean, That's even half of that is lost. Literally half of everything I had is just poof, vanished. But that's okay. Send me positive energy that my phone find its way back home. That would be awesome too. My lovely collective, whatever you do, you are never alone. And I'm always encouraging you to continue on.